I want to take a look now at the fashion world. Fashion and maybe age. Ever thought about what you were doing when you were 15? Chances are you weren't in the front row at a Paris runway show, air-kissing famous designers. But that's the life, part of the life, we should say, of Tavi Gevinson, a young blogger who's turning some very fashionable heads. Lights, camera, tween blogger.
Hi, readers. It's Tavi. Yay. Hi.
Oh my God, you look cute.
Thank you. How old are you? I'm 13.
While most girls her age were playing dress-up, Tavi was busy spinning gold online. Chronicling the fashion world on her blog, Style Rookie.
This is one of my favorite pieces, especially in this 60s mustard color. I might wear this
She's this 11-year-old girl from some tiny town outside of Chicago who just blogs about fashion. She would post fun pictures of herself in all of her own creations. She had a great perspective on designers and on putting looks together.
That perspective caught the eye of some of the world's most famous fashion designers.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too.
The pint-sized fashionista soon found herself sitting in the front row at Fashion Week's biggest shows.
Traditionally, the fashion world is extremely exclusive. It's sort of like people always press their nose up to the glass, wanting to get very close, but they can barely touch what's inside. But Tavi did the unheard of.
I loved it. I think it was my favorite of Fashion Week so far.
And Tavi took her readers along for the ride.
My name is Tavi from Style Rookie, and I'm going to introduce you to Rodarte.
Beyond the bright lights of the runway, Tavi, now 15, uses her celebrity and her online publication, Rookie, to address issues impacting teen girls.
One thing that teens are told a lot, but we maybe don't follow for a while, is like, be yourself.
A natural evolution for a blogger who's always practiced what she preaches. And joining us this morning in the studio is Rookie Editor-in-Chief Tavi Gevinson. You're having a good time looking at these old videos of yourself, huh?
Nice dance moves. Yeah, it's interesting.
This is great. I mean, you had such this following in the fashion community, and yet you've now turned this into something because, you know, you're growing, you're in a different part of your life now. Now you're sort of taking that energy and putting something out there for teens with Rookie, your online magazine. What made you want to move more in that direction?
Well, I just kind of felt, I mean, I love, you know, like Teen Vogue. I love the site Hello Giggles. But I felt like there was a voice that that I didn't like identify with totally as much, and I felt like there must be other people who kind of feel that way. So I just tried to create it.
Yeah, I mean, and you talk about getting away from sort of the mainstream teen media magazines. What do you think they're not covering that should be covered?
I mean, something, I guess, like, I don't think there's, this might make people uncomfortable, but I don't think there's an honest conversation about, like, teenagers having sex.
Do you think that's a conversation only teens can have amongst themselves? Is that the reason, or is it?
No, I mean, we have, like, writers who are adults, and I think it's good to have that perspective, too, and to remember that, like, there's life after high school and everything. But, I do think that it's kind of, I don't know, I just think of the part in Mean Girls with the teacher who's just like, you will die if you, yeah. So.
It's a good movie to keep going back to.
Oh, yeah.
And you do a lot.
Yeah, it's a big reference for me.
Speaking of references, Lady Gaga called you the future of journalism. That's got to feel pretty good.
Yeah, that's, I don't know, it's weird. I mean, I'm a fan of hers. I'm very flattered, but, yeah.
How do you find the time to do all this? Because you're a sophomore in high school. You obviously have homework to do. You've got classes. You've got some other after-school activities, and yet you're also now editor-in-chief of this online magazine.
Right. Well, I have a lot of, like, middle-aged adult ghostwriters who actually do everything for me, who live
The secret is out.
There it is.
Yeah.
Did you know, so you first started the blog when you were 11. Did you know even before that, I mean, fashion, style, whatever, that was your thing, that's what you wanted to talk about?
No, not really. I mean, there are a lot of fashion blogs. It was a really, like, tight-knit community, and I just liked reading them, and I guess I was bored of, like, how I dressed and just wanted to explore that a bit.
And it's so, I mean, it is, you know, you sort of grimace a little bit, but it's fun to watch those videos of you dressing up and stuff when you were younger. But when you first started to gain some traction and get attention from the fashion community, did you believe her, or did you think somebody was playing a joke on you?
I mean, it's honestly, because it's all online, it's hard to like make the connection to real life. So I guess it was like a nice surprise, but I wasn't like ready to get used to it.
Your biggest piece of advice for teenage girls right now?
Ooh, I don't know. I think you have to kind of like find your own advice, because I guess I said in that clip that you hear, like, be yourself and everything, and it's hard to actually internalize all that. I guess it's something you figure out. And one way to do that is to, I don't know, like, be thoughtful and question everything that you're told as a teenager, because there's a lot. So.
Just don't ever question your parents. Totally kidding. Tavi, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Great to meet
Lovely to
you.
have you on. Yeah.
Nice to meet you
Yeah,
too.
we look forward to following your success as it continues.
Thanks
Thanks again.
Thanks, Tavi.